Hey, it's Brian Late back with some stuff to change your life, some more life hacks and the like. So this is from medium.com's website, The Thrive Global, an article by Benjamin Hardy. And, I wonder if he's Daryl's son. 3 exciting facts about goals that no one talks about. Number 1, lucky shouldn't be a factor in your mind. The first of these 3 examples is that luck shouldn't be part of the equation in your mind when setting a goal. In other words, you just luck into it. Now, you might luck into it, but don't take it, don't count on it. And when you're thinking about something big and want to pursue, it can almost feel impossible when you're currently sitting. Especially in tens of thousands or potentially even millions of other people want the same dream you are wanting. I felt this way when I decided a few years ago I wanted to become a professional writer. With literally millions of people attempting to write for a living on the internet, it seemed like luck had to be involved. It seems like some magical incident had to occur, something completely out of my control. The same is true of other goals I've since set and on goals I've even pursued. When you have something huge you want to do, you can completely feel it can feel completely impossible with your current from your current vantage point. In other words, what got you where you are is not going to get you where you want to go. There are only a few people who are truly doing what you want to do, and somehow they got there. And it's certainly you didn't do the same. They couldn't do the same, right? The feeling is completely natural and leads us to believe luck is an integral part of achieving goals, and whether it is or isn't doesn't really matter. The more important fact is there actually is a pathway to your goal, but it does exist. So from where you currently are to where you truly deeply want to go, no matter how far away, no matter how dreamy and possible in dream, there actually is a path. Even more interesting is that the behaviors you need to do to achieve your goals are not rocket science. They're probably very simple and non-complex, but they probably have a lot of them. The further you're going to go, the more you're going to have to do. And the deeper you're going to have to change. Of course, you need to practice and fail and eventually master. But the behaviors and skills to achieve your wildest dreams are not beyond you. In fact, you actually got to work on them. You'd be surprised at how doable it actually is. There's a tangible, practical, and walkable path to achieving. So this is a long way. This just keeps going on and on. All 3 things become increasingly clear. Okay, so knowing where you want to go, knowing how to get there, and knowing you can do it. This right here is the part I struggle with a lot. I know where I want to go. I have no clue how to get there. And I believe I can do it, but without knowing where to go, or how to get there, where I want to go, but how, not knowing the how, this becomes a belief as opposed to knowing. Begin walking your path. There are 3 things required to experience deep motivation, according to one of the most well-researched theories on motivation, which I guess we can look at some other time. As you become more clear on what you want, you'll discover how to achieve it. As you study how to achieve it, you'll become moving forward. Okay, clarity again. Your confidence in your ability to walk the path. See, the confidence, the belief starts, and then eventually you have the confidence, and then you have the knowing. As your confidence increases, your vision and clarity of that vision will also increase. So momentum and motivation. Momentum. I swear that book it's a Harding book. Don't worry about luck. They're actually, because we're just down to fact 1. It's not as complex. We just read all about that. Fact number 2, when you set a goal, your brain will immediately begin producing obstacles pointing the way. What? Immediately begin producing obstacles pointing the way, not blocking the way. Your brain is a brilliant organism. Ugh. When you said, I was just trying to be funny and it came out sideways. And then when your brain and body will immediately begin conjuring up obstacles to achieve that goal. These obstacles could be financial, time-based. I never thought about this in this way, because many times you'll have self-doubt, and that's just an obstacle to overcome. But in order to get where you've got, when you have to overcome that obstacle, so you got to face it head on. I never thought of obstacles as a path. That is incredibly interesting and very, very powerful. Wow. I think I could do a whole video just on that alone. That is awesome. You've never pre-qualified to do something great. It is by passing through the obstacles that you become great. Passing through obstacles, how you are transformed and changed as a person. Yeah. See, if it's not willing to pass through difficult challenges, then you are not what psychologists would call emotionally inflexible. You are what? Not what. You're emotionally immature, and if you won't deal with the challenges on that childish stuff. It takes emotional flexibility to take on challenges you've never taken on before. Your success becomes inevitable when you stop avoiding growth and instead it becomes your quest, joy, and obsession. Ooh, I like this. I really like this article. I'm going to have to do some more in-depth stuff. We did some things like this years ago. I did some things like this with, Danny, what's her name, in her book. Yeah, I got to dig that out because that plus this is mind-boggling simple. Each of these paragraphs could be a chapter in a book. I need to add I needed to film an ad for a promotion I'm currently running. I decided to film the ad from my cell phone in a grocery store surrounded by several people. It was totally awkward for me, but until it wasn't, what I was doing. And this is exactly what I did. It's easy to learn. Yeah. Okay. You get to choose how deep your learning curve is. Okay. Ooh. When you face big obstacles head on rather than from the side or avoiding them for years, then you steepen your learning curve. As you make your learning curve steeper through increased external difficulty and pressure, your inner resilience and confidence and capability increases. You are kept from our goals not by obstacles, but by a clear path to lesser goals. Ooh. So Robert Brown, I'm gonna have to put that on my quotes list. It's not currently, it's not actually obstacles that stop you from getting from where you are to where you want to be. Instead, it is by avoiding those obstacles and by opting for an easier path with fewer obstacles. Yeah, when college got hard and I kind of ran away, man, I can't imagine what I've been if I would have stayed in school. I got very, very close to graduating, but I screwed up. When you set a goal, your brain will meet. Okay, so that's just so fact 3. If you're not pursuing a bigger future, then you're living in your past. There you go. So resting on past laurels, not stretching your mind, not trying new things. In the words of Dan Sullivan, run out of future. When you run out of future, then you have nothing to live for in the here and now. You're not actively trying to change things. You're simply existing and dragging your feet. Your brain has nothing to engage on. Yeah, absolutely. This is what happened to me in a recent job I had for 9 months. And I was in misery. And I thought, man, I can't do this. And now I'm in a job where my brain is allowed to exercise the way it is intended. And it is amazing how 180 degrees. I'm making less money, but it is 180 degrees in my fulfilledness and everything else. People are very quick to get subconscious patterns. It's easy to spot in relationships. The longer a relationship exists, the more past there is drawn from the relationship, and the more likely patterns are likely to occur, keeping the relationship from growing to new and existing. Ooh. See, I like now as a developer, patterns are a big thing. Patterns are what you did in the past, not what you want to do in the future. If you're not creating a new and exciting future, then you're living a pattern from your past. Your life should be filled with excitement and surprise. You become more and more spontaneous, flexible by person by pursuing a new and different future. What do you want from your romantic? What do you want your romantic relationship to look like? What do you want your environment to look like? What do you want your income to look like? What do you want your body to look like? And I'm 50, and I wonder that same question. If you could decide all these things, you could decide your lifestyle, happiness, success, connection, and joy. If you don't create these things, then your past and environment are creating them for you. Oh, my back hurts because of something I did 20 years ago. Wrong. Set goals and begin living a new and exciting. Okay, this is stop living a boring lifestyle. Stop living a boring day today. Do something different. Use a little imagination. Embrace. Okay, your brain needs 2 things. I'm going to have to bookmark this forever. Novelty is newness. Your brain literally needs to do something new or it gets old. And old after your brain is not going to produce inspiring, interesting ideas. Oh, that's true. Break the habit of the past. Break the patterns of the past. Have fun. Play. This is awesome. This is awesome. I don't know. Can I give it a clap without? Yeah, this is very, very good. This is awesome. I'm going to have to definitely hold on to this article. And, so there you go. I mean, I ran through it. It is kind of long. It was a lot longer than I thought. But man, is that exciting. And look this up. Look up Benjamin Hardy. I think I might have one of his books. I have something from, I thought it's like a Darren Hardy, but I don't remember. But this actually makes a lot of sense to me in more ways than I can explain on this little quick video. But this is awesome. So what do you think? Do you think this is good? You're going to start living a more exciting life tomorrow? Let me know in the comments below and share this video out everywhere, please. Thank you so much for everything. Goodbye. This is a huge picture. This is nice. Looks like it's in California. but the article's only this wide. It's this huge. I mean, the picture is like, this is like the inner third. And so there's more over to the left and more to the right, up, down, fight. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I don't know if the dogs are going to, people are going in and out the freaking door, and we'll see. But this is a relatively long article. Whoa, I did that too fast. All right. But I like it. So I like the article. It's very relevant. We need to get going because I got to get to bed. All right. Thank you. We can call Margaret tomorrow. I'm too tired. We can call her tomorrow. Don't we have a conference call at 10 anyway? Yeah. Damien and who else? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I still have a 6-pack. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1.